There we go. Hello? Looks like it's working now. Okay. All right, so happy Monday morning. I'm just going to do a quick check on our sound to make sure that it actually is working, and then we will start. So get your mat ready if it's not already, and you're not ready, then get ready. Here we go. Today, I thought it would be fun. Normally, Mondays, we do a little yoga for athletes. And so today, I kind of cycle through certain, stand by, certain areas of the body. So today, I was thinking hips, because last week we did hamstrings and calves and ankles. So we go back to hips, but I thought, we did some hip stuff the other day, and it was really good. Kind of last week, Saturday, and I did some Friday, and I thought that today we could do hips and kind of shoulders and neck a little bit. My right shoulder has been bothering me slightly, and I'm a little bit bummed about that, I gotta be honest. But I'm hoping that today's session is gonna help me. Yeah, perfect. And it was really good. All right, good. So the sound is working. So I'll just put that down, put this over here, and we'll start to go. And by the way, if ever you have any problems or issues or suggestions that you're like, oh, Ted, you know what? It would be really great if you did X, or if you would be really great if you, I have a weird elbow thing. Like, can you do some elbow stuff? I don't do elbow stuff. Just kidding. But I'm always happy to, build a class. When I come to class, I think about it sometimes, and I have some kind of a specific thing that I want to do or accomplish or work on. Oftentimes I don't. I just come. When I used to teach with real people in class, I'd come to class and we'd start a warm-up, and then I would see and I would look at people and go, oh, okay, so-and-so has super tight shoulders. Other so-and-so has really tight spine. So maybe today we'll do a little back and spine stuff. Oh my gosh, look at that person's hamstrings. They're so tight, right? And then you sort of build it around there. But all I'm looking at is a camera. I can feel you through there, but I can't see you. Let's go ahead and begin. Take the feet about shoulder distance. Bring the palms together. Close the eyes, relax the shoulders, start breathing in and out of the nose. Take a couple breaths. Congratulations to the Tampa Bay fans. Super Bowl was horrible. I'm from New York. There's not a fiber of my being that can root for anything Boston except the marathon. But I have to say, I respect Tom Brady for being an incredible athlete, that's for sure. So all due respect to him and Gronkowski and the team and everybody else. It's really an amazing feat. Anyway, take a nice deep breath, relax the shoulders, let the top of the head float up. Breath smooth. Set your intention to release some stress, to heal, to strengthen, whatever that means for you. And by the way, if you're from Boston or New England, I'm sure that you're a very nice person. It's been a long, hard, many years of battles between the Boston teams and the New York teams. So drop the head over to one side, nice easy neck stretch. And we're gonna drop the arms, and we're gonna go deeper into the neck right away. So I want you to take that arm away, just a couple breaths. So you're kind of dropping this head down here, breathe. Good. And drop the chin down slightly, reach the arm forward slightly, breathe. Good, then slowly, arm back, chin up, breathe. So one way to stretch a bit more deeply. Back to the center, drop the arm, is to get into a pose and hold it for an extended period of time. So first I'm dropping my head down over to my right, and then reaching that left arm away, breathing. Good, and then drop the chin down. Arm forward, a few breaths. Good. And then arm back, chin up, breathe. Good. Back to the center, drop the arms. A few circles with the head one direction. So now our neck, right? Neck and shoulders. Really more neck here. Neck is super complicated. So many things because your brain is in your head. Your heart is below your head. And there needs to be some pretty incredible communication back and forth, opposite direction. So if you've ever had any wrist issues or neck issues for that matter, you got to figure when the body was designed, when the body evolved, depending on what you believe, arms up, interlace the fingertips, turn the palms up. It was done pretty efficiently. And, part of the issue, to keep the arms straight. So if you have tighter shoulders, if you have shighter shoulders, then reach the arms forward. And then just find the shoulder stretch with the arms straight if you can. If you're more flexible, then be up here, right? Breathe. So what happens if that efficiency wanes, let's say, we become less efficient, all the blood and lymph and all the stuff that kind of flow through. Something just happened to the stream, maybe not, I don't know what that was. I saw a flashing light. Fold over to one side, breathe. Let's see if it pops off. Looks like it's still going, but I saw a flashing light. Anyway, so if it gets tight and congested and you start to get sore, folding to one side, breathing. And then switch sides, same thing, breathe. So you don't want to do that. You want to create some space in your shoulders and neck, and you want to make sure, come on back to the center, lean back, take a nice big inhale, and fold down forward as you exhale. Excuse me, hang forward, breathe. And while we're hanging here, breathing, I want to welcome the Malibu Half Marathon 5K folks. So this is yoga for athletes, so I kind of gear this toward us athletes. And my friend Erica runs that show, runs that race. We stream with them today. So if you're joining us from their site, thank you. Just hang forward, breathe. Let gravity do the work here. Now we're gonna, with the legs slightly bent, unless you're super flexible, you can have them straight, clasp the hands back behind you, interlace the fingertips, gentle shoulder stretch. I'm gonna have to be a little bit aware of my shoulder stretching. I'm not gonna go super, super deep. One more breath. Good. And then release the arms. Take the legs wider than your mat or turn to the side. When you do this, I want you to have your feet facing straight forward. So don't turn the feet out. That's going to mess with the ankles and the knees. Feet facing straight forward. Right, so you feel stable here. And then bend your right knee. As you bend the right knee, feet face straight forward, you're sinking down into the inner thigh here and breathing. That's what I want you to feel. Oh, deep stretch in there. Good. And then switch it. Same thing, other side. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. Very good. Switch back again, other side. So this is groin, right into the inner thigh, inner hips. It gets tight after long runs, long bike rides. Speaking of long runs and long bike rides, if you're not signed up for the Coast to Coast Girls on the Run Challenge, it's all throughout February. Wherever you can run, bike, swim, paddle, fly, however, it just has to be man-powered. Can't be e-bike powered. Sink over other side. But we're all helping young girls, empower young girls. The program is a 12-week program from ages basically 9 to 16 kind of. And normally it's a 12-week program that helps young girls run a 5K, which is super cool. Switch back first side. Now we're gonna add a little shoulder and twist. Lengthen the upper body up. Twist and turn and breathe. From here, you can take that top arm, drop it behind your back. Lengthen the upper body up. Twist and breathe. One more breath. Good, and then switch it. Lengthen up, turn and twist. And so we got a little competition going between LA folks and Philly folks, or anywhere folks and anywhere folks. But because we're connected to the Philadelphia team, and that's the kind of the coast to coast thing. Wrap that arm around, lengthen up, turn and twist and breathe. One more breath. Good. Back to the center. Now walk the feet in a little bit. So now we're going to go right into the hips. So heels in, toes out, sink down, push the knees wide. We're going to come back to this. So for now, it's just mobility. Coast to Coast Challenge, totally free to join. You can donate if you want. I think you get like a tech t-shirt about the event for if you donate $60. But again, not necessary. You log your miles on an honor system. So you just plug in your name, how many miles you ran. And you could even do it week to week. Like I'm gonna do it, I haven't even done mine for last week. But I'll do it, you can do it for multiple days. And then it goes toward the thing to kind of, empower young girls. So it's a great thing. Back to the center, push the knees wide. Good. And then straighten the legs. Walk the feet back together. Slowly roll up, abdomen really strong. Slowly roll back up. Take a nice big inhale, lift the arms up. Easy back bend and fold all the way down forward as you exhale. Extend that spine. Inhale, look forward, step back. Plank, top of a push-up. Hold, breathe. Abdomen stays strong, breath smooth. You can do some push-ups from here, lower halfway down, chaturanga, and then press back up, plank. It's funny, lower, push up. I get a little sensitivity. Lower, push up. Two more. Lower, push up. Good, drop to the knees, cat and cow tilts for the spine. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more, inhale and exhale. Good, back to neutral. Lift the feet side to side. Hey there. Sorry, that flashing light. That's the battery. Okay, hang on. Stand by. All right, here we go. We're back again. Hopefully you find us. There we go. All right. Sorry. I was like, what's that flashing light? Oh, that flashing light is the battery. It's going dead now because I plugged in, but I forgot to turn the strip on. Anyway, we were back here. So if you've just seen this for the first time and you're like, what the heck is this guy talking about? We already did a 12-minute warm-up, 15-minute warm-up, and now we're here. All right, so inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale. Good, one more, inhale. Exhale, and then back to neutral, side to side. We may have done this already. 1, 2, but we'll do it again. 3, 4, 5. Excuse me. 8, 9, one more. 10. All right, so we're gonna go through a bunch of sun salutations here just to get the body warmed up. From down dog, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, nice big stretch. Switch sides and stretch. Good. Straightening both legs. Up on the toes, walk softly to the hands. Extend that spine as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. All the way up. Nice big inhale. Hands to the heart. Exhale. Arms up. Inhale. Fold down. Exhale. Extend the spine. Inhale. Step back. Exhale. Vinyasa. Lower down. Easy. Inhale. Gentle. Back bend and then downward facing dog. Hold it, a few breaths. Good. Up on the toes again. Walk or hop forward. Extend the spine as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. All the way up. Nice big inhale. Hands together at the heart. Exhale. Arms up again. Inhale, fold down, forward, exhale, halfway up, inhale, step back, or you could jump back, exhale, vinyasa, lower down. I'm gonna keep lowering all the way to the mat because my shoulder, I think I must have just strained my shoulder, downward facing dog. And again, I think it might be a little tendinitis or tendinosis and just a little overuse. So, on the right side, so I'm just gonna do that, but you can always do a harder one. Up on the toes again, walker lightly, hop forward. Extend the spine as you inhale, fold as you exhale. All the way up, nice big inhale. Hands to the heart. Exhale, arms up again. Inhale, fold down, exhale. Extend the spine, inhale. Step back, exhale. Vinyasa, remember halfway if you want, or all the way like me. Inhale, gentle, back bend, and then down dog. Good, right away, take the right leg up behind you, hold it up, and breathe. Sink that left heel down so you're really stretching the back of your left leg. One more inhale, lift it, and then shoulders over the wrists, knee to the nose, abdomen strong. Lift it, back and up. Forward knee to the left side, twist and squeeze. Back and up. Forward up to your right. backing up, all the way forward. Stay here about a few times here. Straighten and bend. Remember, hips. Straighten and bend. Sink in a little bit on the down, right? So you bend the knee, get the hamstring, but then sink down low. Good. 2 more like that. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Good. Turn the back foot. Warrior 1. Nice big inhale. Just reach up. And then hands down. Take the leg back. Abdomen strong. Lower. Modified or not. Easy. And then upward facing dog. Then down dog. Left leg up behind you. Hold it up. And breathe. We didn't do this, but you could open the hip, bend the knee. Nice side stretch. Good. Square the hips, knee to the nose, abdomen strong. Lift it, backing up. Forward, knee to the right. Backing up. Forward, up to the left. Backing up. All the way forward. Stay there. Straighten the front leg, flex the foot. Bend the knee, drop the hips. Remember, sink low. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend the knee, drop the hips. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend the knee, drop the hips. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Good. Turn the, 1 more, sorry. Inhale, and then exhale. Sink it down. Good. Now turn the back foot. 1 inhale, lift up. And then hands down. Leg back. Lower down. Upward facing dog. Oh, yeah. Inhale. And then down dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Hold it and breathe. Good. Up on the toes again. Walk or hop forward. Extend the spine as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Chair pose. Bend the knees, reach the arms. Inhale. Let's hold it. Let's add a little twist just because it'll help us with our warm-up. Palms together. Hook your left elbow outside the right knee. Lengthen the upper body up. Turn and twist. Breathe. One more breath. Good. Back to chair. Inhale. Switch it. Lengthen the upper body. Turn and twist. Good. One more breath. Back to chair. Inhale. Stand. Hands together at the heart. Exhale. Excuse me. A big breath. A little breakfast. Sorry. Chair pose. Inhale. Single round, double round, triple round through for our warm-up. Halfway up. Inhale. Step back. Exhale. Vinyasa. I made some kid-approved healthy pancakes this morning. Right leg up. Bring it forward. Warrior 1. Reach up. Inhale. Hands down. Leg back. Lower down. Except I don't understand. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Left side. Take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior 1. Reach up. Inhale. Oh, my wife makes them so round. It's like, I think my batter was a little too thick. Upward facing dog and down dog. Hold it there. Breathe. So that's 1 time through each leg. Palms flat. Fingers spread. Extend the shoulders. Breathe deeply. Good. Up on the toes again. Walk softly to the hands. Extend that spine as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Chair pose from there. Bend the knees, reach the arms, inhale. Stand, hands together at the heart. Exhale, big full breath. Back to chair when you're ready. Inhale, 2 rounds through each side. Fold as you exhale. Extend the spine as you inhale. Step back or hop back. You exhale all the way, Ted. All the way down. I have to remind myself to modify. Down dog 2 times on each leg. Right leg up first. Bring it forward. Abdomen strong. Warrior 1. Inhale. Hands down. Leg back. Vinyasa. Easy. And then gentle back bend. Down dog. Left side. Take it up. Bring it forward. I want you to start thinking about Warrior 1. Thinking about really keeping all of the different areas that you build strength together. Downward facing dog. Hold it and breathe. One more breath. And then up on the toes again. Walk softly to the hands. Halfway up as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Chair pose. Bend the knees, reach the arms, inhale. Stand, hands together at the heart. Exhale. So now we go 3 rounds through each side. Back to chair when you're ready. Inhale. Modify like me if you have any shoulder or wrist stuff. Halfway up. Step back, vinyasa, drop to the knees, all the way to the mat, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Right leg first time, take it up, bring it forward. Warrior 1, reach up. Inhale, hands down, leg back, lower. Upward facing dog, down dog, left side, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior 1, reach up. Inhale. Leg back, lower. And then gently in the spine. Reverse it. Right side, take the leg up. Bring it forward. Warrior 1, this is our second time through. Leg down, leg back, and vinyasa. Facing dog, down dog, left side, take it up, bring it forward, Warrior 1, inhale, leg back, lower, and one more time, right leg, take it up, bring it forward, Warrior 1, hands down, leg back, lower. Easy. There. Down dog, left side, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior 1. Reach. Hands down, leg back, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. Downward facing dog. Drop to the knees for a moment. Point the toes back. Sit up for a moment. So we're going to stretch the tops of the feet, shins. If this is a big stretch for you, then you don't have to do anything else. Just stay right there. Breathe. We're going to stretch more shins if you can by leaning back, lifting the knees up. Shoulders pull down. Push the heart up. Drop the head back and breathe. One more breath. And then forward. Pause, interlace the fingers. Lift the upper body up. Shoulders pull back. Drop the head back. Take a big inhale. Fold down as you exhale. Very top of the head, stretch. So here's your shoulder stretch. Breathe. Soften. One more breath. Good, then release. Come on back up for a moment. So just quick personal note. It was initially on the inside here. All right, so the deltoid is, deltoid is three-headed muscle like the hamstrings. But now it's just kind of in the front here. So if you have any kind of issues, one of the things that you can do is just look at your range of motion and where. So none of this stuff, right? Feel free to do that, like make some big shoulder rolls. You kind of start to feel it a little bit, just notice, right? If we could see through like a medical diagram of the shoulder, and you could see how it actually moves and opens, and then once you get to a point where there is some sort of strange kind of feeling, then you can go, oh, I see inflammation right there because that's moving a certain way, right? So downward facing dog. Come on up, tuck the toes, take a moment, bend the leg, press the right heel down. What's important, I think, it's funny, there's so many yoga teachers out there, and Yoga Works is really part of the reason why there's so many yoga teachers that just started pumping them out like McMuffins. And I really felt like they lack, and they is obviously a very general they, but there's so many yoga teachers out there, and part of the issue, in my opinion, right leg up when you're ready, bring it forward, is lack of anatomical knowledge. Arms up. I was lucky because I didn't get it from my yoga training, I got it from my massage training. So massage training was like, I don't know, months and months and months and hours and hours and hours, and it was anatomy, and more anatomy. And so it was, as I understood on a certain level, not as much as like a doctor, for instance, but on a certain level, the direction of the muscles, how the body's supposed to move, and coming from an athletic standpoint, I was very interested in efficiency of the movements, downward facing dog. So I think about that, when I look at a class of people, I see that it's Jackie and it's Kathy, or it's Ken, or, whatever, Tony. But, the thing is, I'm looking more so at how anatomically it connects, the bones connect and the muscles connect, and the personality and the person behind that is separate from what I'm looking at. It's funny. Shoulders relaxed, and now, so you could stay home, and if your body showed up, I would still really be doing the same thing. Wrap that arm around, engage the abdomen, tuck the tailbone. So this time for the hip focus, we're going to do some of these circles. So I think some of you remember this. We've done these before. What I want you to do is stick the butt back, bend the knee, drop down, tuck the tailbone, and then round, right? So you kind of do this here a little bit. Good. Now, I want you to get a tight spot. So for me, if I tuck the tailbone, then it drop down a little bit more deeply. Lengthen the upper body, twist and turn up. So you got your shoulder. If your chin is down, you also stretching the neck. A few more breaths. Good. Now I want you to look down, come up slightly, or a lot actually. Step the back foot a little bit forward. Straighten the front leg. So keeping the arm wrapped right into a wrapped triangle pose. Right hand goes to the shin, maybe to the ankle, for some of you to the floor. Chin is down slightly. Turn up and breathe. Good. Now release that left arm. Take it up over the ear, breathe. Now, actually, sorry, take the left arm back again. Left arm behind, drop the chin down, lengthen the back of the neck, turn to the outside of that foot. There, breathe. So now you're stretching the neck and shoulder. Breathe. Feel it. Good. Now release the left arm. Take it over the ear. And those of you that want to work a little bit harder, have both arms up. Where are we? Good. One more inhale. And then both hands down from there. Take the leg back. Vinyasa, lower down. Gentle inhale, lift up. And then exhale, down dog. Take a moment, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, stretch. Just one more standing sequence like that. Left leg up, bring it forward. Turn the back foot, warrior one, and then warrior two. Pause and breathe. Good. From here, pause, breathe. I think I was chatting about something, so we stayed here a little bit longer, which is good. Bending that front leg, pulling it back, breathing deeply. Good, taking the back arm, wrapping it around this time, forearm to the thigh, lengthen the upper body up. Twist and turn, chin down, breathe. Good, and if you're more comfortable, left hand to the floor, lean back a little bit, keep breathing. Good. Remember our circles, we forgot to do those, so come on back up. Some circles with the hips, really getting in there a little bit deeper. Good. And then down. And then just a couple more breaths. Chin down, look up, breathe. Good, then look down, start to straighten that front leg, maybe step the back foot an inch closer, lengthen the upper body, twist and turn up. So this is triangle pose with the arm wrapped. Breathe. Good, release it. Take the arm over the ear. Oh, we forgot to turn the head down. So you need to actually get that arm back again. Sorry. Get the arm back again and turn the head down to the outside. Breathe. Chin down, so you're stretching the neck, but you're not straining the neck. So you have to be really in the right spot. Good, now you can release that right arm over the ear. Left arm up, breathe. One more inhale. And then both hands down. Take that leg back. The vinyasa, but actually we're not even going to do that. Just lower all the way to the mat. Pause for a moment. Pause for a moment, breathe. We're going to strengthen the upper back here. So interlace the fingers back behind you, lift the upper body up, legs up, arms up, hold. Breathe. You don't have to, I don't want you to lift the head up. You can drop the chin a little bit so the back of the neck is long. I'm going to stretch the neck in a moment, lift up a little taller. One more inhale. And release. Good, you can turn your head to one side, take a few breaths. Oftentimes what I'll do here is to get a deeper neck stretch. And now, I kind of come up, and then what I'm going to do is put my chin into the palm of my hand here, and I'm just going to gently, I don't want anyone to get hurt, so come gently. Think of that as kind of very much a yin style stretch. So, you can kind of go to the other side where you're just holding the chin, gently, kind of sinking down. The chin has to be down. Good. And then we're going to do this one stretch that I love, actually. Charlie Smith, my friend, showed me this. So basically, this is kind of for upper back, rhomboids, shoulders. What you're going to do is take one arm this way. Just remember which arm it is. So this is my left arm is on the bottom. My right arm is on top. Right? That's what I'm going to do here. I got to make sure I'm not crushing the microphone there. So from here, you kind of try to get the right hand further to the left, and then left hand further to the right. And really pull away from each other, the arms. Breathe. So this I'm feeling right across my shoulder blades. And that's where I want you to feel it. So keep breathing. We're going to do both sides. Remember, for me, it's my right arm that's on top, closest to the front of my mat. Breathe. That's our big shoulder stretch for the moment. We still have some more hip stuff, deeper hip stuff to do, but here's the shoulders, which, a few more breaths. Good. All right, and then release it. Good. Okay. Now, same thing, opposite side. Feel it out. If you have to move around a little bit, move around a little bit. Careful not to. I feel like Houdini. Breathe. I saw some crazy old, I guess this guy passed away. He was a escape artist, and he hung himself upside down. He didn't hang himself, but he was like on a crane at the Niagara Falls, basically dangling upside down, and he had to escape from this thing, otherwise it was going to drop him in 2 minutes. It was like a crazy thing. It's funny. Thank God for YouTube. I mean, I would not have seen half of this stuff. Just don't go down the rabbit hole, that's all. If you haven't listened to that podcast, I highly recommend you listen to The Rabbit Hole. It's a podcast put out by the New York Times. It's incredible what can happen if you let technology take control of you. A few more breaths here. Good. All right. Alrighty. Come on up. Now, we're going to do the neck here first. So here, you can have the arms back, kind of like you're going to go up into cobra. Drop the chin down and turn the head to your left. So there should be a bit more space in there after both of those stretches. That's what we want. We want a little bit more mobility. And then flip it, other side. And you're just kind of testing. That's, you're always testing. And I just want my norm to be, stronger, more mobile. I'm a pretty happy guy in general, but I'll take an extra couple percent of happiness. Why not? Back to the center. One more inhale now. You can take your cobra and then downward facing dog. So if you need a little child's pose, you can get it. We're obviously running a little bit behind just because I was a little bit late and then we had some technical difficulties. So bear with me. We'll go 10 more minutes. Bend the right leg, push the left heel down. So timing wise, if you're watching this here live, it's 5 minutes after the hour is when we'll be done. 5 or 6 minutes. A couple more breaths. And then I just want to step into now, go into the big hip stretch that we started to do earlier. So straddle the mat if you can, or just turn to the side, however your mat is arranged. And from here, we're going to kind of sink down, push the knees wide. So we did this too recently, and I used to do this more often, which is why I thought, let me get back to some of these fundamentals for the hips. So a little bit side to side here, noticing, just kind of leaning into the thighs with my forearms. Excuse me. I didn't make the announcement earlier, but those of you that don't know, newer to these classes, we do them on a donation basis. Over the course of the pandemic, it's changed. We've obviously still shut down here in Malibu, but we have virtual options for people, many virtual options for people. So we have Monday, Wednesday, Friday is a donation class where I do here Facebook, YouTube. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday is for members and paid classes. So you can just pay for your individual class or become a monthly member via consciousendurance.com. It's a little community of like-minded people that I started this year, last year. Push the knees wide. Good, and now I'm going to time this 1 minute. So I want you to take the arms off. 1 minute has begun. So breathe. And there's a few different levels you could do that, or you could just hop into Monday, Wednesday, Friday if and when you wanted or needed to. And if you go to 5pointyoga.com, there's different ways to pay. You could also Venmo me, or Venmo me directly. Good, interlace the fingers, turn the palms up and breathe. 20 seconds. Let it sink into the hips. Fatigue. Good, 10 more seconds. Arms up. 3, 2, 1, push. Good, straighten the legs, fold forward. Little hamstrings first. A few breaths. Look at that hair, geez. So whenever I look down there, I can really see. All right, now next step. Feet half on the mat, half off the mat. Come on back down. Oh, yeah. So not your full squat. Still on the way in. And breathe and push. All right, so you kind of really want to find where this works for you. For me, it's right in here. It's kind of deep groin, adductors, hamstrings, just tight. They're just tight. So this is going to help. We have a very clear goal, all of us that are part of this community, and that's to live the best quality of life for the longest period of time, period, right? One of my goals is to do a half marathon trail run when I'm 100 years old. I got 50 years to go. So far, so good. Back to the center. You're gonna walk the feet in now all the way and squat down. And yoga is one, right? Yoga is one of the ways that we do it. Eating, sleep, oh my gosh. Last 4 nights, last week was a bear with Liam, but the last 4 nights have actually been pretty good. Knock on wood. Oh, this guy's giving us a run for his money, that's for sure. All right, so a couple more breaths, and this is where you want to be if you can be comfortable. You want to get to the point where you can be here for 3 minutes, not really an issue. You can hang out, you can chat, you can check your Dogecoin and see what's going on. Breathe, whatever you decide. Good. All right, now fold forward. And then step back. Vinyasa. All the way to the mat. Gentle back bend. That squat is a forward bend. If you look at the way the legs are and the back is and the torso, it's a forward bend. So to come right here and go into a deep back bend might not necessarily be what you want to do. Right from down dog, we're going to go into pigeon pose, and we'll stay. Just let me check our time. About a minute or so on each side. Yeah, that's it. Say a minute or so on each side. And there's one more thing with the neck. So when you're here in pigeon pose, if you can do pigeon, if you can't do pigeon, you got to be in reclining pigeon, in which case get onto the back, do the figure 4 stretch. That's fine. But if you're here, right, so kind of have this support with my arms. Drop my chin down slightly so the back of my neck is long. So you elongate it, and then I'm going to turn to the left again. So right here, while I'm in pigeon, I'm breathing, softening, relaxing, and then I can also stretch the neck for a moment. And then switch it back to the other side. If you're unable to kind of turn completely to the side, which would be a 90-degree turn, and maybe even a little bit more and look up at the ceiling, then you know, like if there's tightness in there or pain in there, you know. I know for me, for some strange reason, this side is a little bit more flexible than this side. Not by much, pretty similar, but you know, that is the way it is. There's no pain, thankfully. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Switch sides here. So tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel. Oh, well, not same bat channel. Zoom only tomorrow, Tuesday. So again, you could just pop in and take class, and you can just let me know. Send me a message. I'll send you the link. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. We do Tuesday, Thursdays. We do a different kind of class where it's a little bit more cardio. We do some HIIT training, so high intensity interval training. We do about half an hour of that. We hop around, jump around, get the heart moving, do a bunch of squats and lunges and jumps, and then we go into some more hip stretches. So I try to vary it up a little bit, but I like the combo. Good, last few breaths on this side. All right, and then come on back up, bring the legs forward. Hopefully a little bit more space in the hips, a little bit more space in the shoulders and the neck. Flex the feet back, reach the arms up, take a big inhale, fold down forward, exhale. You know, just one more thought, which is yoga is an amazing practice, right? And this, in my opinion, there's nothing that comes close to allowing you to feel in a better state of health and overall health. So from a strength standpoint to a mobility standpoint to a low stress standpoint to a happiness standpoint, right? Like there's nothing else, in my opinion, just my opinion, that gives you that. However, for me, it's become my medicine and the complement to all the other stuff. So depending on where you are, sure, yoga once a week is gonna help you and it's going to be fine, and it might help you. And you might be the kind of person who wants to go deep into some crazy arm balances because you get this satisfaction of that challenge, right? So much growth happens when there's challenge. So we do the spectrum. I'll go ahead and roll back, roll up, take the legs up and over. It doesn't really matter why you show up, just that you do. And take the legs up and breathe. Legs wide from there, a few breaths. Bend the knees, soles of the feet together. Legs up and down. And then we'll take our final twist and Shavasana. Pull the right knee in, give it a good squeeze in. And then roll and twist. And then switch it and roll and twist. Good. Back to the center. Shavasana. Final rest. Palms up, eyes closed. Deep breath. Go ahead and bring your left hand to your heart center, right hand to the belly. Take a nice deep breath. Bend the knees, roll to the right. to a seat, comfortable seat. Sit up nice and tall, palms up, eyes closed. So regardless of what happens on the outside, we have to really develop that sense of peace and calmness and tranquility and connectedness inside, because you know what is going to hit the fan if it hasn't already. It will at some point. And we just want to keep that sense of groundedness. Take a deep breath. And bring the palms together. Take a moment of gratitude. Namaste. Namaste, my friends. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Remember, stay safe, stay healthy, support your local businesses, and I will see you tomorrow if you're going to be in the Zoom, Wednesday if you're not, hopefully, and otherwise, that's it. Have a great day. Talk to you later.